are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Here we go! Welcome along to what is one of the biggest days of F1 Clash here this season. Yes, we are in the 2026 year. We have got 4 months to go of the 2025 F1 Clash season, and it sees for the first time since day one that our free-to-play account is going to be entering the Champions GP. And now it's time, as we got through in qualifying, to go ahead and look at our opening round. Now, it's going to be an interesting one. Do we try and save some boosts along the way? Do we just make sure that we qualify? Or do we go all out to score the big points today? That is the big question that we're going to have to overcome as we get set and get ready to race. Now, welcome to everybody who is joining us. So welcome along to who we got. Andrew is in. We have got Aggressive Tadpole, Akko, we have got Super Huge, Space Mountain, Kaiba, welcome as well. We're going to look at setup in a moment. John, welcome. We've got Harry, welcome. Panzer, Moon Knight, Kai, Akko, try 30 FPS if you're crashing. Good luck, MK, as well. Thank you along. So welcome to everybody. We're going to get the show on the road and see how we do. Now, I'm going to cross over to the game and chat. If you left me on qualifying, I was missing an item. And today, that item was found in a platinum crate from our milestones. Welcome, Chaos Core. We finally got it. Today of all days, the platinum milestone, and boom, there it goes. I mean, that is just the look I've been waiting for. 2 Chaos Core. It was only 2, but I am absolutely taking that, and that is a big difference because if you look at that one, that's what we were rocking before. So a massive difference. It's going to help us when it comes to the round. So, what would I say about our group on the free-to-play? What I would say is it's not an easy group. We didn't score great in qualifying. However, we have some players who have not done many GPs and spent some good money. So, well, we'll try and put in a P1 performance, definitely tomorrow, but it might not just be good enough. But who knows? Let's see. So, welcome Chris, welcome everybody joining. Now let's go and take a look at our group. So at the moment, in this event, we are P45. There is not too many above us, okay? So there is just literally there 10 people sitting above us in current standings. Welcome, Kimmo. And what does it look like at the top? 312 for now. Now this player scored 168. That was my benchmark to try and beat. This was the #1 player from qualifying, and they've gone with a 312 pointer. So that's going to be interesting to see if we can compete. Now, we do have a lot of tyre management boosts. The one thing we don't have is a race start. So you might see us save some race start boosts until tomorrow, because that's where the big boosts are going to come, and that's where the big boosts are needed. So, should we get on with it, chat? Should we get racing? The free-to-play Champions difficulty? Why not? Let's give it a go. So, let's get set up race #1. And let's go tyre management and power unit. Hey, hopefully, Andrew, hopefully. So let's go to our power unit setup. That is what it looks like. 260 power unit. So best we can do. We've got some that are nearly next level, but we're kind of waiting for that at the moment. Fingers crossed for you, Harry, and Moon Knight as well. Yeah, but it's long weekend coming. Wow. Kimo, you're not in my group, I assume, but good luck for you as well. Or you're not in our group, are you? No. I don't think you are. You're a separate group, I imagine. Welcome, Rafe. 376 or unsub. Yeah, that's chaos. Right, let's get set up. Different group. Okay, cool. So, I don't want to peak too early on score. Race start is where I think we will drop, but I'm definitely going to do the crown boost at the tyre management circuits. Nice, Hammer. That's good. So, first up, power unit. That is what we're rocking. The driver lineup could be Norris. Could be Hamilton, but I don't think I'm going to use... What do you reckon, chat? Hamilton or Norris? We've got to use Russell, but do you think a Hamilton or a Norris? Or maybe even a Gasly? Don't think Gasly. Hamilton's got good overtaking. That could help us. But I just want to see what your thoughts are. Hamilton over Norris. I mean, 5 less race start, but a lot better... Sorry, 5 less tyre management, but a lot better race start. And overtaking. So, Hamilton could be the way today. If we can get him up 1 level, that would be nice. So, let's go, chat. Now, Russell and Hamilton is our drivers. A lot of people going for Hamilton. I like to see. Welcome, everybody. Now, this is our setup. Chat, the question is, how many points are we going to score from race number 1? In qualifying, we scored 41 points from this circuit. So what do you think we can get from today? 41 in qualifying, I'm pretty sure. I will just double check that. Bahrain, 41 points it was. So what do you reckon we can get today at this with these drivers? Let's go. Legends, we don't even have any, Hemmer. We've hardly got any. Not that are good for champions anyway. Thank you, Clone. I tell you what, any P1 would be great. That is a difficult start. 1-4-9-6 team score. So let's see if we can overcome the rival and put in a good performance. If we ever got 47, I think 47 is too much for me currently. But if I can get 40 plus a race, I would be happy in terms of the tyre management. Now, Russell 19th, Hamilton 24th. I am going to go on to that crown boost because I've got 134. So, crown goes on. Right then, chat. Here we go. I would focus on contender, John, yes. Now, this rival was a real player. And they are... It looks like they've quit out. They definitely matched up like a real player. So Russell gets a good start. He gets a very good start. George Russell up to... Wow, up to the P10s. Let's go, George. Hamilton, not so good. Welcome, Hemi Life. Now, more positions would be nice. Going back a little bit because of that race start, that is expected. Hamilton is coming through at the moment. He's up to P14. So a good start to racing in Champions. That is what we needed, and we continue to climb at present. We are into now the top 8. It's P8 and P14. Tyres are going to be good to go. We're going to use DRS for the first time here to try and get the early positions as Russell now is into the top 5. And here comes Hamilton up to the P12s. So, keep pushing. We have got everybody ahead of us. That literally right in this straight is everybody else. So P4 is gained. Hamilton is holding on at the moment. I'm going to swap my DRS usage around after the pit stop, chat. So we want to use it down the main straight, of course. But I'm kind of just running where it is at the moment. Hamilton's going backwards, which is a little bit frustrating. But I tell you what, George Russell is into the lead, chat. George Russell leads here in the Champions difficulty Bahrain circuit. That is huge. So it is a P1 for George Russell at the moment. Hamilton is struggling. Hamilton is struggling a little bit. Russell is out clear. We'll try and hold him up, MK, a little bit. And now, again, we're just going to get caught. It's just Hamilton's... I think you need 80 tyre management round here to hold your own. Hamilton a little bit short on that one. But here we go. Can we get into 8th place? No, we still can't. There's a breakdown for a Ferrari ahead. That's what I have just seen out the corner of my eye. So, Russell, there we go. Comment. Oh, no. Why do we get stuck? Okay. Come on. This is okay. Hamilton's got room and he's got to make overtakes. He's from the pits into P8. Russell coming out in P8 now. A lot of power unit available. Hamilton struggling. Now he needs to get ahead of these and he perfectly does. So gets up to 14th. Little bit of the undercut in play here. Needs some smooth overtaking if he can. And even with that overtaking, he's definitely struggling. Well done, Matt. Let's go. Right, come on. Into P12. Past Antonelli. No. Now we get past Antonelli. And that's good though, Matt. That's very nice. Right, here comes a bit of DRS then. And we will move Hamilton up to P5. It is P5 for Sir Lewis Hamilton with George Russell in P2 currently. So a nice bit of undercut in play here for the free-to-play. Russell is cruising out front at the moment. We are pushing hard with Hamilton to close the gap through this middle sector. Can Hamilton get himself even further in the pack? As now, down the straight we go. Hamilton will trigger up to P4. Come on. Wow, how have we lost the lead? Wow, we've lost the lead. That is McLaren has somehow got me. I thought I was cruising, but not anymore. So now I've got to push Russell to try and hunt down the McLaren of Lando Norris. I thought we had this job done P1, if I'm honest. Not anymore. We have got to keep on pushing here. So we will push. Can we catch any more? I don't think we can. I think it's going to tell you what, if we get P2, P4, I am going to be very happy. Peter, welcome. Can we get P1? Yes, we can. George Russell takes the lead again on the last lap in Bahrain. And I tell you what, chat, this setup, these drivers, this strategy has been absolutely perfect because we are starting in Bahrain with a massive 45 points. Tyre perfection. Boom! That is what we call some very good racing. And that was even with Lewis Hamilton struggling in that race. He gets himself up to P4 and that was big. Now we could try Lando Norris tomorrow. That is certain. MK, I've just got more points in Bahrain than you're going to get in race 1, mate. Come on. Woo! 45. Let's go. Hamilton and Gasly. Look at that. Balanced setup for the rival. We went for the power unit. So, this is where it's going to get a little bit more trickier, chat. I am going to open up these champion crates as we race through. So, we'll see how that does go. So, that is in. We'll wait for that one to open. I could use a book, but I'm being stingy. I'm on the free-to-play. Welcome, Doctor, as well. Farid, welcome. So, we did see the Ferrari livery, Leo. We absolutely did. So, next race circuit, and then we'll open that champion crate, is a trip to race start and power unit of Imola. So, my problem here, chat, I don't have race start boosts. Now, I'm going to caveat, I do. Herald, Cupper. But I don't have enough that if I use them today, I will not be able to use them tomorrow. So that is the concern I've got. Now, it potentially might mean that I drop points today at these circuits and then score better tomorrow. That is what I potentially want to do. We're going to have to see. Now, we are going to open that crate in a moment. Where's it at? Minute and 52. So let's have a look at the drivers that we're going to select. It's going to be the same power unit, but I need some race start. Welcome, Fatih Uta, welcome. I think Alonso is not really good enough. I've got to kind of keep with Russell because Russell's got 76 race start for me here. I think I might use Leclerc over Fernando Alonso. Although it doesn't really matter. I'm going to start at the back anyway. And I can still do 3 softs regardless. So we could just use Alonso. And again, annoying. We only need 1 Alonso to get to level 3. So you've got... What do you reckon, chat? You like the lives? You like being involved? Alonso or Leclerc? What do we think? Confetti, I don't think I've got a lot of it though, Raphael. We will have a look shortly. What do you reckon? That is Leclerc. There's not a lot in it. I'm going to start at the back anyway. That's the thing. So qualifying, ignore. A few people going Leclerc. Should we try Leclerc? I don't think it's going to make too much difference, is it? I don't think it's going to be a massive difference when it comes to this. So, we'll try it and we'll see how it goes. Welcome, Undertaker, welcome. Right, so boost-wise, this crate is... Actually, we'll do this crate first because we might get Alonso, you never know, in the champion crate. So, let's open this and then I'll show you through the boosts. It might be instinct boost that we use, but I've got to save these big race start boosts to tomorrow. I've got 5 Frost, which is going to help me at Singapore tomorrow. Welcome, Mustafa. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's pretty much even, MK. I don't think there's any epic in here. There is not. Ocon, okay. Of course there's no... Well, you can get an epic in a green crate. Let's open the Champions crate. Is there going to be an epic in this one? It'd be very nice to get Alonso right now. Okay, we are going to get an epic. We are going to get an epic. Give me Alonso. Oh, it's Bortoletto. Oh, okay. It could... Oh, that would have been a perfect timing, chat. Okay, so 260 power unit. They are the drivers that I'm going to use. Boost selection. Race start being key. I have got 15 firework that I could potentially use today. I have got Prince. I have got Copper. I obviously want to save some of these for tomorrow. Big time. I've got Palm I could use. Timeless. Rookie Rush. Gladiator. I just need to be careful with what I use. That is my Singapore boost for tomorrow. Hook. I could use Hook today. I've got 18. I've got enough to waste. I could use Hook. Confetti, I've got 7. Well, what have I got on Instinct? Yeah, I mean, I could just use Instinct. I've got 24 of them. So, tomorrow, we'll go with the big boost, of course. Now, chat, how many points do you think we're going to score at Imola? What do you think? Someone's got 47! They must have got a safety car. Must have got a safety car. Okay. Let's go. Get them guesses in, chat. Race number 2. Champions GP. Free to play account. Can we put in a beautiful score and see? But we might use Instinct on the basis that tomorrow I want as much good boosts to take as possible. I don't want to show my hand too early in terms of the race start tracks. Right, here we go. We are going into the bot section. That is disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. This could still be a real player. That is a hard team score matchup. Right, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Again, I don't mind dropping some points on this one because it's key. Hajar as well. Okay. Right. Let's use Instinct. No worries, Farik. Let's go. Come on. No worries, Farik. I think I put you in our guide not too long ago as well. It is a real player, which I don't mind dropping points to real players at this stage. I don't mind that. And they're going to rock with confetti as well. Okay, let's get and hopefully get a good start. Our fruit salad car is off to an okay. Rival gets way... No, they didn't get a way better start, actually. They're back in 18th as well at the moment. So let's see what we do and see if we can get through as we focus in on P12 for Leclerc. So P12 for Charles Leclerc, and we have got P15 for George Russell. Now DRS is going to be enabled on lap number 2. Can we get through? We can. More overtaking. Thank you. And now we are going to conserve down. We are just slicing our way through. I'm going to try and just use Leclerc's DRS early to try and get him some extra positions. And that's worked out quite nicely. Sacrificing 1 at the moment. Rival is going to be way quicker on that extra race start boost. He's got an extra 15 plus the levels. So, not really our matchup. Thank you, the F1 fan, for hitting subscribe. Look how quick the Rival is coming through the pack. That is why, yeah, big boosts is absolutely key. As now, we're going to use DRS for the first time on George Russell. Now, I'm going to keep these two separated a little bit because I need to watch the double stack. So, Leclerc's now going to push, and he's going to get himself into P8 at the moment. Now, can we keep the push in? This is not a bad race at the moment. Let's use a bit of DRS. Into 7th we go. Just need to make sure I've got enough gap between the two cars. And I do. So into the pits we come in P7. This has been a pretty okay race so far. Only on the instinct boost as well. No double stack. That's what we like to see. And then we come through. So Leclerc will come back out and get himself back into P11. Yeah, I like to use it there, Raphael. Yeah, it's one of my little second favourite places to use it when I'm coming into the pits because we don't want to lose out fully. Right, let's get George Russell through a little bit, shall we? Let's see what he's got in the tank for some overtakes. And he's coming through that pack okay at the moment. Right, keep on pushing. Here's Leclerc now to use... Oh, look at all these cars in the way. He had Leclerc up to 6th. Russell comes through now. Gets himself into 10th. If we did have a big race start boost, I think we could be even faster, of course. But this is... Early signs are okay. Early signs are okay on this account at the moment. We are competing. That is the main thing. Oh, Hamilton just comes past us. But again, I'm going to save a little bit of power unit now. And just cruise as much as I can. And we are currently in P5. Now, I'm going to try and hold off. I'm going to try and use all that push so I don't double stack. And try and pull away. Rival's having a little bit of a difficult race with Russell, I would argue, at the moment. Just like we are, I guess. Okay, that is P8. And we are coming in from P5. So P5 pit stop. And as you can see, the car of ours coming in the background as well. Rival does jump us. That's expected. Quicker pit time for the Rival's car. And now we're going to come back out in what is going to be P11, I think, by the time... Oh, how have we not got past Yuki Tsunoda? How? Now we do. Okay, so into P11 we go. This is okay. This is okay. Rival continues to push a little bit as well. Doesn't get through, though. Both going to use DRS down that home straight by the look of it. So bang that one on. Here comes Russell as well. Now we'll use DRS too. And that's Leclerc up to 9th. George up to P11. So we are making ground. Not amazingly, though. But we still have some hard tyres out there, which could be a bonus. There is a breakdown from a P24 Bortoletto. So we will move past him. Here comes George Russell. Can he get any further? Maybe into P10. But I think with the free boost of Instinct, chat, this is okay. Right now. Right, DRS to be used. I don't have DRS available on Russell, so we will use that later in the last lap. We are on lap 9, and we are in touching distance of a P6 finish, if we can find room. Here is Russell, who's currently in P9. He's in touching distance of a P8 finish. Can he find the pace right now? And he can find the pace. He does get into 8th. We're looking like we're going to finish. Oh, we've just lost the place. It's going to be Leclerc 7th and Russell 9th. And considering we only use the instinct of a free boost, I think we could say there is definitely more points on offer tomorrow. We can definitely score a lot better with some big boosts. Now remember, the rival took 2 points off us when it comes to a real player matchup. And of course, we only did 10 race start. We've got the option to take a 25 race start tomorrow. This is all about being predictable and saving. Yeah, anybody who's going 45, 46, 47 points, you've got to lower your points. Like, this is not the case. This is not the main account. I mean, I know in Bahrain we got 45, but we've got a lot bigger boost to use to help us in Bahrain. So just remember that. Race start, we're not using the big boosts. Tomorrow, I reckon we could easily score 45 points there. Maybe, well above 40, definitely. So hold the fort. We will get there. We do not want to put ourselves into a massive position. Now look at the difference in qualifying. The 2 middle circuits were both race start. Race 1 and race 4 were tyre management. So let's see. Now this is another race start track. This is exactly the same as Imola. We are going to most likely use the instinct boost again to try and just score okay points. That's what we got to do. Now, chat, we will use... Should we try Alonso for this one? What do we reckon? No, I think I'm gonna keep with what I've got. I think Leclerc is the better option. Now, annoyingly, we lost that duel, which means we don't get a Champions Crate. But what do we think we're going to get from this race number 3, chat? In qualifying, we did terrible. Okay, so in qualifying, we only got 22 points. At the moment, Raphael, 312 is the highest score we've seen. So 312 at the moment. That's why I don't necessarily want to score too high. Because, for example, P1... looking like they're spending a bit of money. So I kind of want to... They've only done 1,500 races, and that's what they're looking like. So I don't want to peak too soon. That is why. So, let's go. Race start power unit. Let's see how we do. Now, this was an awful race in qualifying. Awful. We could use a little bit... Oh, it's another real player. Okay, I might use one good boost and see if that makes a big impact. So I might use one and put instinct on the other one just to give me a taster of what could be possible tomorrow. Right, where do we start? On the back foot. That's what I'm going to try. Good boost on one driver. I'm going to use that on Russell, so I'm going to go timeless. And I'm going to go an instinct. A bit better boost. Do I have a better boost than timeless that I've got quite a lot of? Not really. I kind of want to keep some of these. Okay, we'll use that one. Let's see. First starting. Meekins, I've got a full playlist, which is all about to pick the game up. So go and check out the How to Play playlist. It will help massively. Now, inside line. Let's see how Russell does to Leclerc. 22 points we scored in qualifying around Mexico. Let's see if today is going to be a lot better. Now, a lot of the time it can be all down to luck, because look at the start that Leclerc has got, even on instinct. He is already up into the top 10. So that's a brilliant start, and George Russell on that superb boost of Timeless is nowhere near currently. So that's a very, very interesting start. Through the middle we go. Leclerc is into P7. Now, as always on this circuit, hit that DRS as you cross the line to try and get them early positions. So up to, wow, what a race so far from Charlie Leclerc. And here comes George Russell. 22 points in qualifying. Suddenly, we have found the accelerator, because Charles Leclerc is in 4th. George Russell is in 5th. And this is a fantastic start. I mean, that just shows you the luck that we got in the qualifying round. The luck was non-existent. Now, we are going to cruise with Leclerc currently. So, just going to make sure we create a gap between the two drivers. So, we're going to keep pushing Charlie Leclerc now. I'm going to use that DRS a little bit to try and create the gap and get him into the pits. Rivals use DRS as well. Are they going to go for 4 laps? They are. Interesting move. So, out we come. Leclerc in 10th. Now, George Russell can use DRS as he exits to get ahead of that traffic. And there he goes, past a couple of cars already. Now, he'll be better in the final stint when he's got a lot more pace to use, because I don't want to double stack. Could be in qualifying that I do a 4... in final round, I do a 4 medium driver. As now we come round that final turn. Oh my God, going backwards now. But here comes Leclerc. Rival's gone for the 1 stop by the look of it. And we nearly getting up to P5. I've just got to hold Russell. I can't really push him because of Leclerc. So it's going to be interesting to see how George plays this one in the second half. But he's going to be, I imagine, so much more quicker. As now we come down the straight. George has got so much power unit, it's bonkers. Right, let's use that one. Let's use that as well. Leclerc's up to 4th. This is okay. This is okay. Leclerc doesn't have much more push left, but George Russell has got a full tank of availability. So, we'll see if we can catch him back up then. So, Russell comes into the pits. Leclerc is coming out of the pits in P5. So, P5 at the moment. And we're going to use a little bit of DRS early on. Make sure we get through quickly. There we go. Into P7. Now it's all about George Russell. Can George Russell find his rhythm in this race and get himself into the mix? Rival on the 1 stop is working at the moment, chat. It is doing a good strategy for him. We are very much on the back foot as it stands. But I am just trying to bring myself into the race. Might just push both of them out here. Rivals had a really good race with that 1 stop Alonso. That's actually worked okay. It really has. Really, really has. Right, DRS down the straight then. Norris should be under pressure here. We are going to get into P5 and P6. So, great news on that front. We are closing in on the rival, who is pushing. The question is, can we push past? They are going to run out of power unit. Here comes Russell on the attack. He uses DRS, the rival, but can we snatch the point? We can snatch the point. We come into 4th. We come into 6th. And I think that is very good. Considering we scored 22 points in qualifying, it was Russell just probably getting the better with that better boost than instinct in the end. P4, P6, 40 points. I think that is good. And we are still not using the full potential boosts. We haven't used Herald, Confetti. That's good. I like that. And let's have a look. I mean, we've beat the rival there. They have used a level 5 Alonso and a level 5 Leclerc, which are both better than my drivers, and a car that just doesn't go the right way. That's proof in the pudding. Come on! 40 points. Here's the struggle. Could be over, Raphael. Maybe we just got unlucky in qualifying. 3 races, 119 points. Okay, so let's open this. Let's open our free crate as well. That's it, Andrew. Yeah, different. I took it back-to-back safety cars. I got 3 and 3 last week, Josh. So it can happen.
2 secs, Karun. We've got a new subscriber.
Talmo, thank you for hitting subscribe. Now, come on. Give me some Alonso. Give me. Curva. We're going to get an epic again. Come on, Fernando. Come on. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take an extra 2 turbojet. Thank you very much. If we can keep on getting these champion crates from winning the GP races, we are going to be a very good round of racing. If we can just keep plucking away at them extra little bit of assets, this is a good chance to potentially upgrade some drivers or cars. Now, what do we got next? Okay, so chat, this is where it gets interesting. This is our week circuit of the week. Tyre management and speed. So, our new Chaos Core setup goes in and we rock 298 speed. That is what we're rocking in this one. Now, this is going to be very interesting because there's a lot of factors that will be coming into play. So, yes, Raphael, we got Chaos Core this morning from a Platinum crate. From the milestone reward, I'll show you on the car. I can't in there, but basically, this morning, we got a few levels up, which meant we could get the rewards, and we achieved, literally, look, 0 out of 86. We got to milestone 162, and guess what popped out? Chaos Core. Saturday morning, let's go. Right, so, Norris or Hamilton. I'm going to stick with Hamilton for now, and I'm going to stick with that setup. Now, this is going to be interesting. We're probably going to use Crown. I don't need to use Eagle. I don't need to use anything like that. Now, chat, come on, get the guesses in. How many points are we going to score from this difficult circuit? I have no expectation. I do not know what we are going to score. This is just unknown for me. This is the first time in Champions GP that I am going to run a speed setup on the free-to-play account. So nearly 300 speed, Russell and Hamilton. Let's see. Now, the thing is, I need to win these duels. I need the chance of a good Champions crate each time. Silverstone, here we come. We don't care. If we get a slow start, we can still get the luck at turns 2, 3, 4. Come on. Come on. Now, Crown Boost, I think, is the way to go. That is for sure. Welcome, Richard. Middle of a blizzard. Well, make sure to keep yourself warm. Absolutely. So, 16th for George Russell. 21st for Hamilton. Medium tyres. And I am going to use... I'm not going to use the Rookie Rush. I'm going to save that. I'll probably use Rookie Rush or Eagle tomorrow. I might use one, actually. You know what? Watch this, chat. Softs. You know. Just going to test it. Just going to test it. That's all. Just want to check. Because I've got to test a little bit today. Right, come on. Come on. Let's see what happens. Right, good race start from Russell. And he gets away okay, but gets into the back of the Alpine. He needs the outside line, though. And he takes the outside line. George Russell round the outside. Here he goes. We're into P4. Nearly into P4 for George Russell. And that is P4. What a start. Oh, unbelievable. He goes back a little bit. But what a start from George. That is exactly what we were after. We will probably go backwards, but we are a little bit out of place there. Oh, what a fantastic start from George. That's what we needed. I mean, we probably want to pick for wets and drop our points a little bit because we're going to look like we've got a really big account. Right, here comes Hamilton then. Even Hamilton has got away okay. This is not feeling too bad at the moment. I've got to make sure I conserve. Oh, Andrew, that's what cost me last week, remember, of a good result. Was exactly that. So, Russell is bang on 4 softs. He's going to do a 4 soft 4 medium. That rookie rush looks like it will work for what I need it to be. Now, the crown boost is okay, but we will run Eagle tomorrow. That will be the boost in play. Now, I'm going to save DRS there. I am probably going to use it on Hamilton to try and get these 2 cars. There's one. Can we get Hulkenberg? We can't. What the hell? We've just lost 3 positions nearly. Oh, I forgot to use DRS. That's a mistake. Right. Okay. Breakdown for Albon. I've just not got loads of power unit at the moment. P2 for Russell. Jesus Christ. How has he done that? I mean, maybe the boost. Maybe the tyres to start with. Hamilton's going to get another dose of DRS here. Down this straight. And he is going to now finally get into P11. Now, we've got a good chance of winning this one. Russell out of tyres. Oh, that's the risk on running the softs. But I have got 91% power unit now for the next stint. Kind of risk and reward. As he now already exits the pits. And it's going to be a minimum of P6 for George Russell. That is fantastic. Absolutely incredible from George Russell. Now Hamilton coming out of the pits as well. He's going to move himself into 13th place. So 13th for Hamilton. Russell will conserve down. There goes Hamilton into 12th. And now we got to keep the focus on. As long as we can just keep on cruising. Trying to gain power unit where we can. And that puts Russell up to 5th. So George Russell into P5. Where can Hamilton get up to in this race? That is a big ask now. He's up to P11. He's got the rival ahead of him. Going to save my DRS for the next stint. Okay, getting closer to the pack here. Definitely getting closer. George Russell with a little bit of DRS now as well. Just keep chipping away at the cars ahead. We are catching up to George Russell. I think P4 could be on here. Definitely think... Oh, I forgot to use Hamilton's DRS. Come on, Azza. Focus. Okay, what else we got? What can we get? Should have made a little bit of a mistake with that DRS usage. Can we now get into P10? We can get to P10. George Russell's catching the cars ahead. Stay ahead. Stay ahead. Oh, we've got 2 pit stops. We're up to P2. We are actually up to P2 in a Champions GP with a free-to-play account. George Russell is in P2. Is this not insane? Is this not mad, chat? How have we got to P2? How have we done that? That is bonkers. George Russell is coming home for a podium. What? How have we pulled that one out of the bag? Oh, and another... Oh, I thought we were going to get another position. Wow. Wow. 39 points. I mean, tomorrow we could easily get 10. But What a start. What a race. From George Russell. That unbelievable start. Look at the team score of the rival. They must be asking themselves, how? How have I just lost that? Come on. Look at that. P2. I mean, that just shows you. I mean, 300. Speed, pretty much. Tyre management. Well, we had a good setup compared to the rival. Look at that. They've gone for boombox. Oh, rookie's pretty good, but it's all about the race start. You can get stuck even if you get a perfect start. So it's luck of the draw, Silverstone. But I tell you what, we will take that all day long. Now we've got another champion crate. Can we get an epic again and keep on trying to level up? Raphael, I used about 100 tyre management there, and it still wasn't good enough. It got me to the pit lane, but it did mean I could run faster tyre for the first stint. Piastri. We're going to get another epic. Come on! Give me Alonso. Give me Alonso. Leclerc. Even that would be good. Even that would work out nicely.
Pierre Gasly!
Pierre to level 4 could be a nice addition if we can get him again in any Champions crate. So chat, that is us at the halfway stage of this opening round. And so far, we've scored 158 points. That is really, really good going. Series 6, I think you can still get away with Bearman Ciclo in there, but Rare, Agile or Stroll, you've got to make sure you do the track stats. Look at that. 30, and we know there is more points to come in race 2. We absolutely know that. But tomorrow, we could easily lose points in race number 4. Series 8 is Bortoletto and probably someone like Sainz I used. Oh, here we go though, chat. Here we go. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be my problem. I scored 18 points here in qualifying. This is my problem race. What do we do? Do I just take extra? Nice, Andrew. What do we do here? Do I go Hamilton and just take the tyres? Morning, go Cammy. Yeah, this is Singapore. Whole 3 points. What do we do here? So Russell is okay for tyres, really. He needs a little bit more, but he's okay. He's not that bad. Leclerc is rough. He would have to commit to a 2-stop if he's going to do anything. Oh, no RML. That's gutting. Use Palm. I could use Palm. But still, I'm not going to get enough tyres on Leclerc. What about George? What about Gasly? Do I go tyre management and just bin off race start? I mean, I've got to use Hamilton over Gasly if I'm going to take anything. So that would put me on 75, 74. I still need about 10 more tyre management to get the 1-stop. That is the problem. Frost I want to use tomorrow. I mean, I could use a rookie rush. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it, chat? Because tomorrow I'm going to use Frost. So, for example, tomorrow, and this is why it's important that I don't use Frost today, I literally have 5. So that's going to be my boost for tomorrow. And that means I'll use 4. And I think that will work. 4 soft, 4 medium with rookie boost, or I'd use rookie rush, Daniel. But you need about 80 tyre management to begin with to do the 4 soft. So, I think I can either use a Rookie Rush or a Palm. I think that's what I've got to use. I think I've got to use Rookie Rush or Palm today. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Chat, get your guesses in. 18 points we found in qualifying. 18. How many points? Remember, I'd like to get 36 points, chat. But this is, we got to imagine, this is probably not going to be the case. Ideally, I don't care if I score 10. I think we're going to get through. Oh, I just want to win. Right. I think we're going to use a rookie. I might use 2 Palm here. Because that will be okay for tyres. A little bit of race start. And then tomorrow, it's all about frost. Okay. They can't, Aku, I'm afraid. Okay, 19th and 20th. Rival goes for Norris. But tyre management, of course. I am going to use... I'm going to use one of each here, chat. Because I need to spread the boost love out. So I'm going to use one of each. Welcome, Mediaberry. Right, come on. I'm going to spread the boost, so I'm going to use... and see what happens. Come on. Here we go. This is going to be interesting. I would love the victory because I want them champions crates. Can we get a good start? 18 points in qualifying, remember, as we get away looking a little bit drunk. George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. Russell taking the inside line and gets himself currently up to P14. Hamilton, he's at the back. Okay, we've lost a few positions early on lap number 1. We've got to keep on pushing. Hamilton starts to gain now. Goes up the inside there. Brilliant move. And we are P16 and P20. This is going to be a rough race. We know how this works. We know. Outside line, lose positions. Thank you very much. Oh, this is going to be painful. The only thing we can hope is DRS is going to save our bacon somehow. Tyres are okay. That is a bonus as well. So tyres looking like they are okay on this strategy. Rival, I don't think, has the tyres. They've took tyre water. So I don't think the Rival can beat us in this race because of their strategy. Now, I've got room to push. I've also got the tyre management from drivers. And I've got the boost. Right, nearly 100%. Let's push now. Rival uses DRS early down that straight with Norris. Now, let's try and open the gap. Come on. Let's try and get through. Nice little move here on Ocon would be nice or not. Okay, I hate it when my drivers don't go for an overtake at all. That's always very frustrating. Okay, George Russell now on Ocon. Again, can't get through. Still, tyres are okay. And that now puts us into 15th, into 14th. No, there's one early pit. Oh my God, how have we lost that position? No chance. Antonelli coming out of the pits. We are going to get into P13. Oh, we're just going to lose out to Antonelli, who comes out of the pits. So, interesting little battle here. And we still haven't really gained massive, but everybody is about to come into the pits. I wonder if we could get an undercut on this one. In a 2-3-1 strategy. That would be interesting. Come on, Russell. How can you not get past Antonelli? How? And then get stuck on the back of Gasly. How is that possible? Right, into the pit we come. Gotta save a little bit of power unit as we get past Gasly, P13, and we are into the pit. So wet tyres for George Russell. And I got a lot of double stacks, remember. It's a nice pit stop by the team, and it's going to see George Russell come back out in 13th place. So George into P13. Hamilton's having it difficult, but we are ahead of the Rival. And with both cars. P18 for Hamilton now. Lewis has got enough tyre management for me. But he doesn't have the race start pace. That is the problem. So this is tomorrow. Probably the equivalent of taking Frost. It's not far off. And it looks like it's going to be a very tough race tomorrow. So, George Russell with DRS now. Hamilton with DRS. We're going to try and focus on him a little bit more. But he just doesn't have the pace. 16th he gets to. Got Antonelli back in the pits. We've got ahead of him now. Russell's up to 10th. Gasly, no point for using for me, though. If we can get him another level, though, that's different. Come on. P10 Russell. We can still climb. If we could get 30 points, that would be good. I generally think that would be good. I reckon we could do something with that. We've still got good tyres. Can we get P8 from Hulkenberg? Yes, we can. Can we get P13? Yes, we can. P12 as well. Can we get into P11 with Hamilton? That would be nice. Now, power unit looking a little bit weaker now. We've kind of lost most of that from the big push that we've been doing. But we are 8th and 11th. This is not too bad in the end. We can do a full push with Hamilton as well. So just keep pushing Hamilton. Yeah, more points to be gained, absolutely. But actually, we've scored okay, considering what we did in qualifying. I don't think there's massively too much more points. But Hamilton's in 10th. I think Hamilton could get 9th, no problem. I think we'll get cars run out of tyres, because we're going to get up to 7th. And we're going to get... No, how have we lost that position? Just run out of tyres. Russell 7th. Hamilton 10th. That is 31 points. I think that, all things considered, is okay. And tomorrow we take Frost, which gives us that little bit of extra power unit, gives us a little bit more race start. I think that is good points. I couldn't count, all right? I couldn't count. 33 points. Oh, that. I mean, look at the Rivals team score as well. Look at the type of team score that we're taking on. And we're coming out with wins. Tamar, welcome. We have got Hamilton and Norris. Tell you what, we had the fastest laps of the race. The car. There you go. Power unit king. Welcome, MJ. Right, so that is epic. I'm loving that. 33 points. And we carry on the roadshow. So, let's try and get another epic. Come on. Please. No worries, Media Berry. Very well, thank you for joining us. Right, come on. Come on, let's say another epic. Let's say another rare here. Yes, come on. Gasly or Alonso? Gasly or Alonso? Ooh, we'll absolutely take it. This is the bonus that we're doing. Some big epics in each crate so far. We've had some very nice epics. And we have Flux Spring +2. Tell you what, if we can get Chaos Core +2, that would be even better, because that would be the next level. These keep on coming. And yeah, good shout, Kyber. Spot on with the points. So, Moon Knight, good luck for your round. We are through 5 races. And we are on 191 points, chat. So this is gearing up pretty nicely. Now, the next circuit is the overtaking and power unit circuit of Abu Dhabi. So what we've got here is pretty much these two drivers. Russell can do a 4 hard, no problem. Hamilton, a little bit more of a struggle when it comes to overtaking and power unit. So we've got to set these up nicely and work out. No. Usually... Jesus! Hold on. Power unit and overtaking. These have got to be the best two I need. 260 power unit, yes. The problem is, Hamilton's going to struggle on tyres a little bit. So, it's almost like I need an eternal flame or something to get there. Hex Russell, Firework. Look, I could use Firework. Let's go. Let's go! Come on. Yeah, Hemi Life. The problem is, I've just done that race there with literally about 95 tyre management, but you just can't push as much. I was pushing all the time. You can do Singapore with about 85 tyre management, but it's not a lot of pushing. So that's why you got to think about it. You've got to, sometimes, it's better to do a free wet, and not push as much than it is to do a 2 wet, 2 wet, 2 wet. I'm not Harry. No, you can't get tickets for away games. But a 4 hard strategy is got to be the key here. We could go on to Firework. We've got a few of them boosts just to see how that works out. A little bit of race start is always key, of course. What do we get? 20th Russell. 24th Hamilton. Hard tyres. Now, I've got some good boosts in here. We will try. I've got 15 Firework. We'll try a little bit of Firework and see how it does. Here we go, chat. This is, get your guesses in if you would like. 4 mediums, not possible. You need like 120 tyre management or something for that. So, George Russell gets away. Oh my God, he's going to get the outside. Well, he did get the outside line, and then he put the brakes on in thin air. But now he's going to start getting back through. Look at this. P number 9 for George Russell. Hamilton, I mean, struggling a little bit here in P21. But now George Russell gets himself up to P8. Come on, Hamilton. Or not. Okay, Hamilton's being our sort of letdown driver at the moment. Rivals got softs. They are going to go past. There's no point me trying to match that. No point me fighting. Hamilton can just do 4 hard. He can't really do 4 hard, though. He's very close to tyre management drop. P7 for George at the moment. But he'll use DRS now. Hamilton, look at this struggle. Look at the pain that we are facing. Now we get some positions that luckily there's a lot of cars ahead of us that are going to be able to help us get through. But Hamilton's got good overtaking, but seemingly struggling. Now Russell is in P6. Going to keep pushing Hamilton. Got to watch the tyres a little bit though. Only just. Luckily we can see a lot of the cars ahead. P16 Hamilton now. Russell's into P3. Oh, if only Hamilton could play like Russell. As now we come through. Big, wide move from Hamilton. And he gets back down to P16. You are joking me, Lewis. What are you doing? How can George Russell be so much further clear than you, and you are sat there twiddling your thumbs? What is going on? What is he doing? Look at all these. Well, luckily, they can't do 5 laps, so we are still going to be in a good position here. Might as well push this now. Oh, my God, Hamilton. Flipping get your act together. Come on, man. Oh, Hamilton's just... He has got no pace. For some reason. He just does... I mean, we're in contention still. But for some reason, he just is lacking pace. Not much, MK. It's been going really well so far, actually. I'd say this is a solid round at present. 33 points Singapore compared to 18 in qualifying with using some okay boosts. It's been scoring. And there's a lot more points on the table as well. So P3 Russell. Oh, Rivals now in the way. Thanks. This is Hamilton's nightmare. I mean, Hamilton's never liked Abu Dhabi, has he? He's haunted from Abu Dhabi. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's where our fault is. Right, P1, P2 is just ahead. Hamilton's up to 14th. 13th. He's still got good power unit. Oh, come on. Hold position. Thank you. Okay, into 12th. And we need a lot of cars to pit. How? Oh, I thought he was going to get through again. We need some cars to pit. Oh, yeah. Basically, did I win Singapore? I come second in Singapore. I got the best race start ever on Russell MK. P2, P3 end the first lap. Crap, forgot to use DRS. Right, Leclerc comes back out. We've had no safety car as well. That's a very point anyway, though, Mats. We've had no safety car today. Surely some safety car luck tomorrow as well, if we haven't had any at the moment. Right, Hamilton P8. George Russell is trying to hunt down the Ferrari. Oh my God, Hamilton, every time we go back to him, he's going backwards. Every time. Right, he is going to get himself up to P7 though. What about George Russell? Just cannot get the lead of this race. Can we get into 6th? Can we? Yes! And Russell's in the lead! Russell's going to win! Let's go! Russell wins in Abu Dhabi. Oh, what a guy! And Hamilton, he's going to come home in P6. He's going to survive on the tyres. And that is some more. And with firework. We've got better boost to use on Hamilton in the next round. It is 43 points. Ooh. Crumcat in GP Champs as well. Good luck, Crumcat. Yes, that's it, MK. I mean, to be fair, MK, we've done 6 races and we're in the top 10. Thank you, Mark. We're on race... I think we're about to go to race 7, I think. Feel free to rewind, Mark, after you've watched the last couple of races. But we've had some very fun racing, actually. 1-4-1-4. So, level 4 and level 5. Look at that we've overcome there. And a car which was lacking a little bit of power unit. But this is why I went champions. A lot of people taking Chaos Core when they don't need to. And now, another champion crate. Come on. Give me the good stuff. I haven't got them yet, Raphael. I am awaiting Hutch to give me February's events. I don't know them at present. I'm asking Sam all the time in Hutch. Right, give me... we are going to get an epic again. Are we guaranteed an epic in these crates? Come on. Yeah, I don't have anything on boost either. Literally, I've got to find out Monday, Tuesday. Come on. Exhale. The good run ends. Yeah, I've asked Hutch for the information. But Sam doesn't get the information on Discord. It's the product team that release and tell Sam late by the look of it. Which is annoying. So, chat, 6 races down. Main account, I think I might do about 3 o'clock, Rafe. So in an hour and a half, I might do the main account. It's going to be a horrible racing, though. 234, then, so far. This is actually really good at the moment. So we've got to keep on going with that one at present. Yeah, there is 2 new boosts coming, Daniel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there is. It's Genesis boost and something else. I can't remember what it is, but we don't know the detail yet. Right, what do we got next? It is Tyre Management Power Unit. This should be okay, because Crown Boost will come back in. And I think I'm going to stick with Hamilton over Norris. Yeah. Okay, chat. How many points from Spa? Come on. Get the Red Bull livery after buying the Pit Pass. It will. Aggressive Tadpole. Yeah, you'll lose the Red Bull livery. But remember, when you buy the Pit Pass, you do get all the crates and boosts that come with it. So it's not just for the not for the livery on its own. Right, come on. Another real player. But can we take them down? Now, again, we're going to probably... I don't know, chat. Should we use, like, downforce here and just save some boosts? I'll probably use Crown. I got loads. And then tomorrow, we'll probably use like a Rookie Rush or something. Alright, come on. Come on. All about race start as well. 19th and 24. Soft tyres. I am going to stick onto Crown. Because... do I want... yeah, I've got 128. There's no point me using any of the others. Tomorrow, chat, we go all out our best boosts. All out our best boosts. That is what's happening tomorrow. We are going... if we're in a good chance of P1, we are absolutely going for it tomorrow. We are not looking back. The premium boosts are going. We're going to go back down to 0 on them, but we are going for P1. Imagine if we took P1 and got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boosts. That'd be insane. Right, wow, Rivals up to P6. They've had a monster start compared to us, but we will come back in this race. It used to be a thing to do, Max, to get a better start. It doesn't work nowadays, but we always do it anyway. Just out of kind of addicted to doing it before. Right, into P16 with George Russell we go. And into 18. So in this race, DRS is so powerful. That's where you get all of your overtakes mainly from. And it is incredible for overtakes. So as we go into the final corner, we will hold on to them positions. Can we gain any more before Eau Rouge? Not yet, but both cars are in P16 and P17. Now, here comes your DRS usage. That should gain us a number of positions. Here we go. And it does gain us a number of positions. Up to 13th and 14th. That keeps on going as George Russell gets through past the Red Bull. Now we've got to get past Ocon if we can. Keep on pushing through this middle sector. But no overtakes are coming. And now we go back down to conserve. That is pretty much how you run here at Spa. We're getting through the pack. Slowly. Right, okay. That's fine. That is fine. Just gradually bring myself in. And bang. Bang. Come on. Keep going. Get past Ocon. Oh my god, please. Yes, thank you. Get past. And again. And again. And again, crucial. Not good. Oh, here comes Hamilton. We are about to double stack the shiz out of this. Alright, okay, good move. Get that move and we won't double stack. Yes! Come on. Now there's no double stack. P7 and 11. Now we conserve down. Russell into the pits. Hamilton coming into the pits as well. Look at all these. All coming in same lap. Don't want to double stack if we can help it. And we only just double stack. That's okay, I think. P9 for Russell. Hamilton comes out in a bit of traffic, but that's not going to be too bad. Come on. We have got a big gap. P1 is literally starting the next lap. AI Norris is gone. But not really after 47. That's kind of too difficult for me to get anyway. I'd be very surprised if we had to get 47 points any race. Because we can't even get past these at the moment. P8. We'll be okay here. And again, tomorrow, Rookie Rush, a little bit more race start. That could come into gear. But I'll tell you what, we're up to P4. We are up to... we are beating the rival as well. We are doing so good against real players. So good. Right, more DRS because Russell is flying on lap 5. Hamilton gets up to 9th. Can he get to 8th as well? He can. Can he get to 7th? Not yet. Round the outside. Just can't get the move done. But he keeps going. We're up to P7. So George is P4 then with 1 lap to go. Here comes Hamilton. Now we are flying. We're into P4 and P6. We've got P3 that we could potentially catch ahead of us as well. Definitely can get P3, P5 here. Definitely. So now, Russell hits that DRS. Here he comes. Can he get through? He can. Right, here comes the rival. Use DRS in the wrong place there, rival. You need to be knowing your DRS spots because now we can push away. And this is looking like a P3, P5 finish And that, chat, is going to be 42 points. And I see a few people guess 42 in the chat. It looks like we are going to come home in that 42. That is the best we could have done. And I think you can argue that that is a very good result. Against a real player, higher team score, and we are taking points. We had, Mark. I won't tell you the score, Mark. But feel free to go back and watch. But we have raced Singapore. Tomorrow we're doing Frost at Singapore. We tried a little bit today to give us a little bit of feeler of what it's to come. But boom! That's okay. That's okay. 42 points. That's good. That is good. Right, 42. Here we go. And that, chat, was level 4 Norris, level 4 Russell, and a car which was higher level. Taking down real players. That's what we like to see. I think we've only lost one of these races so far. And that puts us, we'll open this crate first, but that currently puts us into P2. Now, chat, if we get 37 points, we are into P1. 37 points. And we're going to go and sit P1. We're going to take a screenshot and retire. Full PU, Mark. I only did 18 points in qualifying, Mark, but I did take some extra tyre management this time. So, come on. Just give me Alonso or Leclerc. Come on. Or Gasly, sorry. Oh, okay. No epic in this one, I don't think. Okay, there wasn't. Damn it. Right. Okay. So, chat, shall we try Norris at this one? Shall we? We might as well give Norris a go and see how Norris does in comparison. So, Norris and Russell. And then power unit. It is time, which has been a brilliant round of racing. So much fun. And now it comes down to Bahrain. Now, tomorrow we might use Rookie Rush in Bahrain because that's incredible tyres and race start. At the moment, we're going to continue with Crown because I've got loads of it, but I want to see how Norris gets on. We got a good start in race number 1. We want to keep winning. Another real player. Is this going to cost us a crate? Because these little crates have been handy for a few extra epics. Yeah, that's the thing, Andrew. So tomorrow, I will probably decide how I race tomorrow. Do I use the same boost as today? Or do I go full send with boost tomorrow? That's going to be my issue tomorrow. And I'll work that out when I see the grouping. So, soft and soft. I'm going to stick with that crown because we've got 124 of them. So, we'll stick with it. Now, let's see. Can we get the job done? We only need 37 points. Rivals on mediums as well. That is a good shot. Right. Average and poor starts. Here comes Russell trying to get through. And he gets through okay. Norris has struggled. He struggles from race start, of course, so that might not be the best play to use around this circuit. But we'll see if he comes stronger throughout the race, as already Russell has got himself up to P7. Make that P6. Now, Norris is starting to come through the pack. He's got himself up to P18. Thank you, Pedro. Yes, we got it this morning in our milestone crate, which was amazing. So, P6. And again, this is how we started with Hamilton, I do believe. So, boom. A little bit of DRS to use now. Just try and get through the pack. Because the way I look at it is you'd rather get through the pack now when they're all together. Because that's going to save you so much time as we get up to P3 with George. So ahead of the rival car at the moment. Norris is starting to fly. But he's still only P13. And lucky for some. And he's now into 12th. So George, currently, he's cruising. I'm going to still use DRS here every lap until the final stint. So just going to keep on using it to clear traffic. And stay ahead, but we can't stay ahead there. So going to use this again. There's a free 2 positions. Nearly got ahead of myself. There is another position for Norris. Okay, that's fine. Rival's pushing hard. Rival's got a stronger car, but we are in a good position. So don't mind that at the moment. Right, soft tyres will go on. And again, I'm just going to use that DRS now, and then we'll swap it over on the next stint. Softs again for Norris. I think he's still performing a little bit better than what Hamilton did at this stage. Still room to do, though. Here comes Russell trying to get into P1. And he's out. So P1, P9. Power unit is quick to return. This is okay. We only needed 37 points to take provisional P1. We're on 39. Russell comes out of the pits. And he's going to P in P2. So Russell, P2 minimum in this race. Now Norris with a lot... Oh, Lando. How have you just had a mare in that one? He's had a big mare. Right, P1 will pit, I imagine. He will. Okay, so I need to use DRS at that final corner. Need to use DRS now here. So I think we're a little bit out of position, maybe. Lando would definitely benefit from Rookie Rush. I think we can all agree on that one. Now we use the best place for DRS, which is here. And that is going to get us into the top 9. Can we get Verstappen into 8th? We can. Piastri ahead of us now to try and take P7. Can't do that at the moment. I think Hamilton could be better for overtaking. Russell's clear. No safety cars today. So far. Now, Norris will move himself into... Tell you what, he's still doing good. He's still doing very good. And he's still got a chance to find P4. Still got a very good chance of P4. Let's go. This is fantastic. Oh, I've loved this round. I don't want this round to end, generally. I have really, really enjoyed this round of racing. Into P4 for Lando Norris. I think Hamilton finished 4th as well, to be fair. But maybe with a little bit of race start in Rookie Rush, more tyres, we could absolutely do and perform better. But look at this, chat. Russell wins. And Lando Norris is going to come home. And it's going to be 45 points. Boom. What a round. What a flipping round. Yeah, the problem is, Rafa, the main account's stressed because I have to go perfect. Have to go perfect. Where this... 45 points. Look at the team scores we're beating. Just look at it. Now, if this rival's got Chaos Core, they do. This is what I'm saying. People are running Chaos Core this week because it's boosted and they want the reputation points. This is my chance for a P1. My chance. Come on. Look at that. Bring it home. Come on. Right. This crate's got to be decent. This crate has got to give me something good. Come on. Give me a Gasly upgrade. Give me an Alonso upgrade. I'm only joking, MK. I want a top 10 on this account. I want a top 10. P1 is a stretch, but I want a top 10. Right, are we going to get an epic? We are not going to get an epic. Damn you, Hutch. Ooh. I mean, we don't need that anymore now we've got Chaos Core. So, that is 8 races complete on the free-to-play account. We have got some amazing medals in the past. P1 contenders. Our aim this season, was to get 95% complete on the challenges. We are on our way to that. We've got a couple of P1 contenders, which is going to be massive. But as we go and check, we go race. We go into the GP. We go into champion. Take a screenshot, quick! Take a screenshot! Into P1 we go. Oh, come on. Boom, boom, boom. Woo. That, and we know there's some points out there, chat. We did gain a lot of points at Silverstone. That could go really bad tomorrow. We've got to be level-headed. But there is some other races like Imola that we can go ahead and find room for points. We haven't used all of the best boosts today, so there is a chance tomorrow that we could. But for now, we slot into P1. We need that. We need a bug tomorrow that leaves us in P1. Nobody can race, and then boom, we get P1. That's what we need. Who hasn't raced in 8 months, Mark? Right, there you go. Look at that. Take a picture, chat. Take a screenshot. It might never happen again. But we are sitting in P1. Come on. It's all on tomorrow. We are looking okay for a good top 10 finish. I tell you what, if we get top 10, we could get ourselves 171 firework boosts and some big epics. That would be absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, if we won 500, that would be good as well. Series 18 months. Ah, okay, sorry, Mark. Sorry, Mark. I thought you meant haven't raced in 8 months. So I was going to say, what? Okay, chat. So I think we are going to leave it there. We will probably be back in about an hour and a half, probably about 90 minutes, and we will go again on the main account and try and get that main account through. That is going to be very, very different because there is stress involved. We have to score perfect, so that's going to be interesting. But for now, chat, you have witnessed the first ever free-to-play as a W Champions Racing, and are you not entertained? Because I certainly am entertained. That was fantastic racing. Thoroughly enjoyed that, and I hope to see you soon as well. Good luck in all of your rounds. Go and smash it and take inspiration from our free-to-play account. Good luck. Hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you smash it, and we'll see you shortly for a crash out at the main account. You know too well, Rafa. You absolutely know too well.